So one definition of evil I have truly come to believe in is evil is the total indifference to suffering in the name of profit. And I am now thoroughly convinced that capitalism itself is evil, like actually literally straight out of hell evil. But I understand that if you were going to make a claim as big as that, you better have some receipts. And oh boy do I. In fact, I'll give you 10. How about OpenAI stealing the work of millions of artists, writers, and coders and using it to train AI models whose main job is to replace them all for free? Or how about BlackRock, who moves into every disaster zone to buy up people's ruined homes for pennies to then rent them back out to increasingly desperate people at huge markups? Or how about Amazon crushing competition in the free market by setting up space on its site for small startup businesses to operate, only to steal their innovations and ideas, create a cheaper substitute, then cut the small business from the algorithm altogether? Or how about Coca-Cola bottling plants depleting entire water tables in the global south, forcing villages like Caldera to be abandoned altogether, leaving nothing but toxic dust bowls full of plastic rubbish? Or how about when IBM helped apartheid South Africa create the National Identity Program to maintain apartheid in South Africa well into the 1990s? Or how about Boeing lobbying politicians to maintain forever wars so they never run out of customers to sell bombs, missiles, and drones to, even with the full knowledge that their weapons will be used against civilians? Or how about Chiquita, who worked with the CIA to overthrow democratic governments in Central America to install right-wing dictators so they could turn entire countries into forced labor plantations and strip all their workers of human rights? Or how about BP, who after their own scientists discovered global warming, decided to spread climate denial propaganda across the world for decades so they could keep burning the planet to a crisp for profit? Or how about Nestle, who still uses literal child slavery to harvest cocoa plantations in West Africa so they can sell you sweet delicious Kit Kats? Or how about Bayer and Monsanto, who seem to actually want to kill life itself in the name of profit, doing everything from Agent Orange in Vietnam to bioengineering Terminator seeds so farmers can only grow one season of crops before all the seeds die, forcing them to buy more seeds for the next harvest. They literally killed the cycle of fucking life for profit. How's that for capitalist innovation? So yeah, when you hear all this, does it not beg the question, if capitalism itself isn't evil, then why doesn't it ever have a problem with commodifying it? Anyway, if you want to hear the long version of this story, and I promise you this is barely the tip of the iceberg, check out episode 18 of the Triploid podcast. It's not for the faint of heart, this one. And hopefully that gives you something to think about.